So we've made it out of South Africa. We're in Portugal. For those of you that don't know, we've been trying for 2 years to get out of South Africa, and we've managed it. And we found what I think is a perfect home for us, but only time will tell with that. So we are safe and sound. Do that. As safe and sound as we can be. We're renting a property right now, which is what I'm about to show you. But there were certain requirements for a house for us, because recording on the main channel, that comes first. So we had to have a lot of allowances made for that. So my requirements for a house was in a quiet area with enough rooms to do the recording and business and, house things. Not in the city, but close enough to the city that if something breaks, I can go and get a replacement. Which, running a YouTube channel, seems to be every other day that something breaks. And then Amazon delivers here. So that's great as well. Those were my requirements. Oh, and then the other one was the house needed to be big enough that 4 adults could, if for some a reason we were confined to the property, like, I don't know, who knows, that 4 adults had enough space to not murder each other. I think a lot of people came out of COVID with the same requirement for properties, and unfortunately it is not that easy. Now, this property is expensive by South African standards. It is decently expensive by US standards, but it has all we need, really. Hopefully one day we can buy it, but those were my requirements. My dad, who is now back with us, he was in England for 2 years while we were sorting all of this out. He had some requirements. He asked he wanted to do some homesteading. As you can hear, there's dogs and sheep, and he wanted to do some homesteading, some growing of crops, as his retirement, because he's 73 years old. 74 this year? I don't know. But he wanted a nice big property that he could homestead on, and it needed to back up on a straight treed forest. So, here we go. There is the straight treed forest. There we go. This covers the front, the back, and one side of the house. So those were his 2 requirements. My wife didn't have particularly big requirements other than big kitchen. She loves big kitchen, so that's great. And the 4th unknown adult didn't really have any requirements. The dog doesn't care. The dog just wants food. This, I don't know whether I've introduced you, is the dog. We call him the dog. His actual name is Batman, but since we only have 1 dog, we just call him the dog. So, there will be a video coming out with building up a sound studio in this house, but I'm going to take you through some of the parts and then what we're planning with it. So here, these were dog kennels. As you can see, I'm not sure what sort of dogs or whatever. I'm sure we could use this for something, not sheep, not pigs, simply because we don't have enough grazing area for them. And then there's just a storage area. This is all the owners or the previous tenant stuff. We'll use some of this for yes, I suppose. Why am I posting this on the second channel? Well, my dad, like I said, he wants a retirement, and the second channel is going to be his retirement project. I'm going to show up on it because, you know, it's a homesteading channel-ish now, and random stuff. So we're going to be making random stuff. We're going to be doing some random stuff. I'm going to try doing some homesteading. City slickers and homesteading. Here we go. We've got a fenced off area. We're thinking of putting some chickens in here. We have something, and then that one over there is a banana tree with some nannies on it. And a compost heap in the middle there. That is the borehole. So that was another requirement. Well, it wasn't a requirement. It's nice to have. Borehole, well water, capped water, whatever. I don't know what you call it. But up there, let me zoom in. Where are we? Up there. Come here, you stupid bananas. I can see you. Why can't the camera see you? Because the camera is at a weird angle. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, bananas. Lots and lots of bananas. So those aren't ripe. They'll happen. This is a grape vine. This is a no fucking clue. And then this. Again, no idea what it is. Don't know whether it's a fruit tree or just a tree. So planning on putting some chooks in here. Put a cover over it maybe for the chooks. This is an algarve tree. It's a fruit of some description. I'm not sure specifically what type of fruit, but we'll find out. These will grow and ripen as time happens. This is a lemon tree, I think. This I don't know. If you know, let me know. We've got some fake grass, which is awesome, next to some moss. Here we go. We've got a orange tree, which is producing. It's the first time any of us have had a fruit-producing tree. And I think this is just a bush for. And then this. Now this is my dad. Oh, this is a steep fucking hill with gravel to make it even better. Got the driveway, got the van, the big transit. We got plans for this. When he bought it, it was partially turned into a vanlife van. So he did it up. He finished the vanlife conversion. And when we were flying here, he drove through Europe and had a nice little holiday, going to all the campsites in all the different countries. Now he's here. We are probably going to turn this back into a work vehicle because of stuff. We have a stairway that goes nowhere because I'm walking on a ledge now. If you're afraid of heights, this might not be the greatest. Shoot. Okay, so we've got a stairway that goes nowhere from over here. This stairway leads to a barn. And that is on the property behind us. The view. This is to keep pigs, wild pigs and dogs and all that out, rather than security purposes. But yeah, this would continue up into the barn, but that's no longer part of this property. This property is. Give me a look. This way. There we go. And then we've got some drainage. This is all the trees we just looked at. So The view alone, I would buy this house if I could afford it. The view alone, quite honestly, makes me want to work to buy this house. I mean, feels like you're in the middle of nowhere, but we're literally 10 minutes away from the outskirts of the closest small city. This house also is invisible from almost every single road, which is good if you want privacy. It is bad if you're expecting an Amazon delivery. So now we're in the garage. That goes down the back. That is a really badly designed gate. It's a swing gate, which is I suppose, a motion. This is next to us. And we've got a little garden here. Nothing special. Just normal plants. They do have fires here, so I don't fully understand why this is cut clean as a fire break, but that is not cut clean. Fake grass. Again, I'm not sure why. We've got a mixture of blue grass up there and then green grass down here. Fake grass. When we have green grass over there and brown grass over there. Now this is done in the style of a villa. I don't know whether it's actually considered a villa. This stairwell is rarely ever used because most of us don't like falling downstairs. So we're heading into the back garden. So for a homesteading property, this is tiny. I think this is less than half an acre. Quite honestly. Probably around half an acre with the house. So don't know why that's painted and this is not. It's almost like it was nicked, or I don't know. Nothing makes sense because these tiles were painted at some point, but these ones aren't cobblestone rather than tiles. Okay, so bottom of the garden. Here we go. Nice forest. Apparently there are wild pigs, so that's great. I'm pretty sure, because I think this is a river or marsh area, so it shouldn't be too much of a fire hazard. But we've got roses and other plants around the back here. And then there's the view from the back garden. Right. So one of the other things, one of the main reasons I didn't buy this house, I rented this house, is that it does have 5 bedrooms. So enough for all the adults and possibly little ones or visiting family or whatnot. This is the other side. But it has an absolutely huge basement / garage / parking area. There is one teeny tiny problem. This is the driveway. The van is around the corner there. The van is too long, can't turn. So we can't park the van down here where it's supposed to be parked. But it's fine. So what I'm envisioning here, probably, it's not my vision to really talk about, but we can put a lot of potted stuff here. We could possibly even do a grow tunnel in this area. It is, I have no idea, 20 meters, roughly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, roughly 22 meters. So we can get a nice grow tunnel in here, maybe 2, to grow some foods. This I don't know whether the landlord will allow us to change it, but maybe we can get a sheep in here. I have no idea. No, not a fucking clue. Okay. Organic lawnmower. Oh yeah. So now and then we could probably fit in another grow tunnel here, because this is where the car drives into the garage. So yeah, this is the start of a thing. No idea how well it's going to do, but yeah, that's life. You never know what's going to happen. And then we're into the massive workspace, which is what I wanted. This is unfinished. I don't know what they were actually planning to put in here, but you'll see these in a video later. You'll see this in a video later. We have already got some growth happening. There's a thing. Where was it? There. Got a whole bunch. So we got stuff growing. We got stuff to work, because kind of want to make this a makers channel, so there's enough space to park a big vehicle or long vehicle here. There's enough space to use all of this as a workshop. So it's an included workshop to me, which is worth it. And then in the back of the workshop is a room. I don't know what this room's initial purpose was, but I can tell you that it is now my recording studio. Do need to close that door because of the echo. So that is the tour. That is the plan. The plan is to homestead with this house, grow a makers channel on this channel, where we make stuff and live life and do stuff. And more importantly, keep my dad happy. Keep him working. And keeping you guys entertained. Sorry. Still getting over a massive flu. Been sick for 2 weeks now. But yeah, there is the view again. Like I said, washing. Just this view is worth it for me. It's definitely a unique experience for me. Lived in the city my whole life, different cities. Well, one of two cities really, 3. But they were all close enough together. You didn't get this. So it is definitely a retirement in view that I think it deserves. Oh. So yeah, if you have any ideas to stuff we should do, just let us know and we'll do it. Well, we'll think about doing it. We do need to figure out what we're doing with this crop. I'm happy. Come to here. Nice clear sky. I mean, you can see there's clouds and stuff. But there you go. A nice, honest to God vlog video. I'll probably do this once or twice. Once every week or once every 2 weeks. Just to keep you guys updated on the overall plans and what's happening. But if you look, this is how damp it is. This is moss. This is all moss. So that's the thing. I must look like a right arsehole just wandering around my garden pointing my camera at stuff. But I don't care. Alright. So yeah, it came with borehole. If we do ever end up purchasing this property, I will on solar, so that we're disconnected from solar and water. So there's no reliance on that. That's a future problem. Hey, we might even just do solar up here. Very solar on this room that has no purpose. The owner did say he was going to put in a pool, but he never got around to it. So he built this as a pool house for the pool that doesn't exist. Okay. We use it to dry laundry in winter because it's just so damp. But yeah. On a personal note, I do hope you guys stick around for this journey. It is new for me, new type of content. Staring up my nose is always a new type of content. And slightly different to the normal content, which I've just said 3 times. But hopefully we can still keep you entertained in a different way. But here I think this is not a rose, but it is still very pretty, very vivid. And it's currently the only flowers in this garden. I'll keep you up to date with all the flowers that bloom. Cool. I think that's it. This channel is definitely going to be very different. It was always meant to be a random channel where I tried different types of content, but it kind of became a compilation channel, which worked successfully until a year ago, where it just died. Which is fine. Adapt and overcome, as they say.